The COVID theatre continues. Joe Biden is on a big vaccination push. The only problem is he has no idea why he's doing it. Yesterday, the US president took to the stage to show his citizens that everyone should be jabbed up to the eyeballs. But there was an issue. Just check this video out. For our radio listeners, it's Joe Biden on stage about to get his second booster jab.
So now I'm going to get my second booster shot. I'm not sure why I'm doing it on stage. I'm just doing it getting it.
Are there enough funds?
So what you may have just about been able to hear right at the start there as he shuffles over to his nurse is Joe Biden saying, "I'm not sure why I'm doing this on stage." Well, Joe, that's because you're just a prop for whoever actually is running the United States. Even the president has no idea why he's taking part in this vaccine virtue signalling, which kind of diminishes this video of him launching COVID.gov, a one-stop shop for everything coronavirus related.
Today I announced a one-stop shop to get any and everything you need to deal with COVID. Go to covid.gov. covid.gov.
I mean, you can just tell that this man has no idea what day of the week it is. The White House staff have to follow Joe Biden around with a big mop and a bucket, cleaning up the mess after everything he says. The amount of clarifications the White House puts out is an absolute joke. He's not fit to be president. I don't really think he's fit to do anything these days, in my opinion. A lot of people focus on this clip as a sign of his cognitive decline, where he mixes up Ukraine and Iran.
Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. He'll never extinguish their love of freedom.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. But anyway, this is the clip, though. This is the clip that everyone should really be focusing on, where he gives Vladimir Putin the green light to invade Ukraine.
Be held accountable if it invades, and it depends on what it does. It's one thing if it's a minor incursion and then we end up having a fight about what to do and not do, etc.
You know, in my opinion, that is the most visible sign of Joe Biden's cognitive decline. He completely revealed America's hand. He stitched up NATO in the process, gave Putin the go-ahead and basically announced what would happen in Ukraine before it actually did. Look what's happening now. It appears, anyway, although we're hearing mixed reports on this, of course, that Putin is somewhat scaling back. It looks as though potentially Putin will take Donbass, a couple of other regions, and possibly leave it at that. Certainly, there will have been an incursion and then some negotiations about what to do afterwards, which is what Joe Biden essentially said he'd be fine with. Tens of thousands of people have died, though, Joe. Innocent civilians, women and children. Joe Biden has played a massive role in that. But he probably doesn't even remember saying it. His withdrawal from Afghanistan was shambolic as well. The fact is, Joe Biden's incompetence and, in my opinion anyway, lack of cognitive function poses a real and present danger. America is supposed to be a beacon of democracy, so much so that it's engaged in a policy of trying to bring that so-called democracy to the Middle East, Africa, everywhere, really. But the fact is, Joe Biden isn't running America. There's no way anyone can convince me that this guy is making the decisions. He's like a dopey Thunderbird. He's just a puppet with goodness knows who pulling his strings. And so my conclusion there is that in the Western home of democracy, they don't even have an elected leader.